Well, Preecy, Chorley 2, Scunthorpe United 2, catch your breath. What are your thoughts and feelings after that?
A really good game. I thought we played really well. I'm disappointed that we haven't got all 3 points. They'll probably look at the incident right at the end where Matty's made two great saves, and then they probably should have scored from the cross that come into the far post initially, and then it's come back to Beck, and Beck's had it against the bar. But that we were so good today. First half, we were much the better team. I can't really remember them having a chance, and I thought we dominated areas in the pitch. We were in their half most of the game. They had a bit of possession, but never really looked like scoring. Our defensive shape was so good, and then we were very good on the counter. And the amount of times we got fouled on the counter attack was ridiculous in the whole game. And we were set up so well to win the ball back and hurt them. Just disappointed a little bit with the referee. Although they got 7 bookings, I think they were lucky not to get sending off. He looked to be a real dangerous elbow at Tom Kerr. And they were hanging on. When teams are hanging on, they have to keep fouling, and they will get bookings because they're trying to stay in the game. So delighted with the performance because that was more where we're at. We're playing against a really good side, and they showed that at times in the second half. Robertson, Whitehall have got that quality. And they will hurt you and they'll punish you, and they did. The free kick, that's a kick in the teeth right in half time. We played so well to go in one each. Many teams come out second half and probably get rolled over by Scunthorpe. But we came out second half and never looked back. We were on the front foot. We created chances. We got the goal. They never got in our half, and even the goal they scored, is on the break, and they just caught us. You just caught us at once, and a quality delivery, and Whitehall's in the right place. But again, after that, you think, and we weren't. We were good again, and we asked questions all game. And like I say, they'll probably look at that a little bit on the end, but I just think that takes away from the true picture of the game. And delighted with the performance. Gutted we didn't get 3 points. And when you're saying that, when you're playing a team like Scunthorpe with the resources they've got, and we've got to be proud of what we've done today.
From all of the positives that you've listed off there, does one of them have to be, if not the biggest, the way that your team reacted to going behind? No, he didn't go behind in terms of conceding the goal, twice, and then looking to straight away get back at Scunthorpe and almost go in for the kill, really.
Yeah, we don't. We lined up and wanted to be positive. Kept 2 strikers on the pitch all the way through the game. We didn't take a backward step. Probably maybe the last minute of the game, we probably thought, after we got away with that incident, that maybe that was the only time we thought, well, no, let's take the point. But the rest of the game, we're going to win the game. We want to be positive. We're looking above us and looking at at the top of the league, and that's still open. You have a look at even some of the results today. That anybody can win this league. And I think we've showed today that we've got the capabilities, if we play to that level, of being right up there at the end of the season. And it's probably been a while since we've got back to that, but we've got players coming back now. We've got competition for places, so lots of positives. The lads take a lot of positives out of today's game, and it was a great. I'm sure it was a great game to watch as well. And we can look forward to the rest of the season off the back of that performance.
Tom Carr was awarded the man of the match at the end of the game. probably deserved it based on how many times he was fouled in the game. But I think we spoke off camera just before this, and it wasn't a single player out there on the pitch for you today that didn't get at least an 8, 9 out of 10 today, was it?
It was a great performance all the way through. You know, Matty didn't have much to do in the first half, but second half, you know, at the very end, you know, he's made two really important saves for us. You know, the second one is, you know, is top draw. I think he had one other save as well from Roberts when he hit across. So you know, he's played his part all the way through. The back four were really good. You know, Whitehall only had that chance. Other than that, you know, we kept him really quiet. We were strong in the middle of the park. You know, we won lots of second balls. You know, Courtney was a threat going forward and caused them a lot of problems. And you know, the front three lads who played up there, you know, really worked their back four, and they never ever looked comfortable. So you know, it's very rarely you just put one sub on, but all the lads were so good and so strong, and that's credit to their fitness levels as well. You know, because you know they're playing against a full-time team, and you expect them to come on stronger as the game went on. But you know, we looked strong right to the end, and you know, massive credit to them. But it's one game. You know, we've set our standards. We set our standards earlier in the season. We slipped a little bit, but you know, that was very close to as good as we've been.
Looking ahead then, no rest for the wicked, the third of our successive home games this Tuesday. Oxford City, of course, they didn't play a game today, so they'll have a bit of time to rest and recuperate. And you know, you mentioned their fitness levels. If you have a few more players to hopefully pick from for Tuesday night.
Yeah, we're getting a few back now, aren't we? And you know, we're gonna have to be steady. Lads have had 90 minutes, you know, back to back, so we'll have to have a look at that. But you know, we've got now, you know, that strength. Although it's not a big squad, you know, the ones who are out of it on the bench, you know, more than capable of coming in and doing equally as well as those who started. So we'll have to have a look at that, see how lads recover. But you know, we're going to enjoy that performance. It was really good. We know Oxford are a good side. I said earlier in the season I could not see them being in the bottom four the way they played against us, and you know, they've proved that in recent weeks. They've got themselves out of the bottom four. So you know, I expect that to be a really tough game. And you know, if we can get the support that we did today, because I'm sure they enjoyed that. They got behind the team today. Didn't let, you know, Scunthorpe dominate with sound, because normally the away fans, naturally they do make noise, but you know, we were noisy today. Stayed behind to clap the lads off. Again, that's massively appreciated. You know, just means a lot. And if we can get the numbers down here, because they do make a difference. You know, they probably think they don't, but they do, and it makes a difference. That atmosphere makes a huge difference to the lads, and you know, they'll probably need it, because you go into those games after you've played so well at that, and trying to repeat that again sometimes can be difficult. So you know, we'll definitely, you know, have to get ourselves tuned in, because Oxford are a good side. But if we could win that game, then we won't have had a bad week.